All right, so the man to my right is my friend Tom. His pronouns are no means yes. He also identifies as one of the Romans who nailed Jesus to the cross.
Thank you, Manny. It's good to see you here, but I'm confused. If you're here, then who's taking their entire extended family to a water park right now?
It's fucking nighttime, bitch. Just go outside, it's raining.
You know you and the caravan don't give a shit about that.
Spoken like a true Republican. Tom looks like he took PTO to storm the Capitol. However, his mom's got rejected.
All right, so Manny, as you can tell, he's a child of immigrants, so he's obviously in favor of free immigration, which is weird because you're dressed like the people who want to deport you.
So Tom is obviously from Long Island, if you haven't noticed already. He's also developed an immunity to fentanyl overdoses.
You're from Long Island, too. Who do you think I bought that shit from? So as you guys can tell, Manny is out of shape. His body is kind of like an immigrant holding cell, poorly maintained and frequently entered by large groups of men.
Thank you, Buzz Rapier. Tom is a door hinge salesman, which may be the scariest occupation a woman could see on Hinge. They asked, "What's your ideal first date?" Tom submitted, "Escape room and chill."
Oh my God. So Manny, Manny, like any good Hispanic, has had his run-ins with the law. In fact, one time he on Long Island, he got a ticket for driving over the line into the HOV lane. And that surprised me, Manny. Here you want to dispel all Hispanic stereotypes, yet even you can't respect the rules of a simple border.
Last joke.
So Tom told me he watches trans porn on mute. Which I feel like says a lot about him, because even with a dick, he wouldn't want to listen to a woman.
I gotta mute it. They have bigger dicks and deeper voices than me.
Impossible.
So Manny has a bad relationship with his father. In fact, his father's relationship with him is kind of like Israel's relationship with Palestine. Because he knows you exist, but he really wishes that you didn't.
All right, clap it up. There we go. Talent is showing up for you, buddy. There we go. Oh my God, that was a good battle. Come on, clap it up for them. Fuck yeah.
That was fun.
Talent, what do you think, buddy?
That was fun. You didn't get any love for it, but I like how you started off the battle with that 8 Mile reference. I caught that. Let that bitch go first. You know? Come on, white people. That's your savior. You're supposed to know that reference. This was a fun crossover episode of George Lopez and Beavis and Butthead, for sure. A lot of fun. I think it was real close, but I think off of the last joke pop, I'm going to go Manny on that one.
Okay, so 1 point for Manny. There we go. MALIA, what are your thoughts?
Wow, Tom tackled the war in the Middle East in his last jokes. That was bold. I like, you know what my favorite part of this battle was when you said he looks like he takes his family to the water park, and then you said it's dark out. I couldn't possibly go to the water park right now. That's preposterous. That was funny, and the joke was great, so I'm gonna give it to you just for that joke.
Oh, okay, it's tied up. 1 for Tom, 1 for Manny. There we go.
This is a good battle between two guys trying to be comfortable in their own bodies. You guys seem so uncomfortable.
Wow! Holy shit.
You guys seem like you guys would get into a fight over a girl that doesn't know either one of you exists. Do you know what I mean? It's like... No, I don't know. The water park joke was definitely my favorite, so I gotta give it to Tom.
All right, so 2 for Tom, 1 for Manny. Dan, final thought?
I love this. This was a great battle between two different races of Lego Man. Yeah, I like that Tom did 4 racist jokes about Mexico and then snuck in one weird thing about Palestine. Yeah. Just all types of brown are getting hit. But yeah, I think I agree with the other guys. I think that my favorite joke was the water park joke, and I do think that even if some of Tom's other jokes didn't hit as hard, I thought they were pretty clever. So yeah, my vote goes to Tom. But good job, also.
All right, so Tom fucking wins it. Great job, guys. One for you, buddy. Fuck yes. Okay. Fuck, this is it's fucking great so far, right? You having a good time? Yeah, fuck yeah. I feel like the battles are fucking getting crazier and crazier as we move on. This next battle, are you ready for them? Yes! Our first battler is super fucking funny. Please give it up for Chloe Cunha! Boosh. Fuck yeah. Chloe, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good.
Fuck yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And her opponent for the very funny Dria Cartwright! Yes! Fuck yeah. How you doing, buddy? How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good.
Fuck yeah. Which of the two of you want to start off?
I'll start.
Excellent. Okay, good. 5 jokes, different time. Last round!
All right, Chloe's French, but she's also a dyke, so when she eats pussy, she's a real snob about it.
My girlfriend loves it. Okay. Okay, Dria did beauty pageants as a kid and always did really badly. She would have ranked even lower if they knew she wasn't a Make-A-Wish kid.
Chloe comes from a successful family. She does admin work for a nonprofit, and her twin brother is actually a lawyer. Her parents are very proud of the handsome young men that they've become.
Yeah. It's fun. Okay. Back to Dria's sad childhood. Okay. She grew up in Florida and was such an ugly child. How ugly was she? When she came out for the swimsuit portion, the judges yelled, "Ah, gator!"
Chloe actually started as a slam poet, which was great for her comedy. Because it got her accustomed to a silent audience.
Can I be real with you? It was mostly great for the eating pussy part. A lot of gays do poetry. Okay. Dria is narcoleptic. If at any point it seems like she's falling asleep, don't worry. That's just how she talks.
Chloe's actually an aspiring actress. She was an extra in the Barbie movie, which makes a lot of sense because she's stiff, unpopular with men, and has no genitals.
Oh man, you should see my bush. It's pretty wild. I like that you gave me a credit. I would love to have been an extra in the. Anyway, Dria is bi. Oh, how fun! Happy Pride. But has never been in a serious relationship with a woman, which means she's just queer enough to get rejected from Pride shows.
Last joke.
I think I did yours, actually.
Yeah, you know.
Chloe's a living reminder that you don't have to be hot to be a lesbian.
Yeah. It's really nice because isn't the stereotype that we're all kind of ugly? I don't know. I grew up in the 90s. Okay. Dria is bi, as I said, but has never been in a serious relationship with a woman. She's trying, though. Whenever she tries to approach one, they yell, "Ah, gator!"
All right, clap it up, everybody. Yeah. Great job, both of you. For that. Okay, go. Malia, what do you think, buddy?
This was fun. This was fun to watch. This is, I feel like both of you have granola on you somehow. I liked Dria's jokes a lot. And Chloe kind of did like a funny voice, and then and then the joke was like, all right. So I'm gonna give it. I know I said I wanted a personality vote, but I'm gonna actually do a complete 180 on that and vote for Dria, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
1
yeah.
point for Dria. Scott Hall, what do you think?
I think Chloe, you seem like you ever know like a teacher who spends a lot of time around kids and then they forget how to talk to adults. Dria's kind of a bitch. Anyway, that was very annoying to listen to. No, it's fine. Dria, you look like the second half of an exorcism movie. Do you know what I mean? It's like a cute girl in a cute dress, and then they look like a demon. Anyway, you're terrifying, but also very hilarious, so I gotta give it to you.
So 2 for Dria. Dan Wicks, what do you think, buddy?
I can't believe out of you two that Chloe's the slam poet. Yeah, I feel like you exchanged bios and you forgot whose was whose. But yeah, I had fun doing this. He used to be in beauty pageants. You should make a movie about that called Little Miss Moonlight. All right. Oh, we take our swings, but.
Woo!
Speaking of swings that connected, Dria's jokes. You were great. You were funny too, but yeah, Dria gets my vote.
All right, so Dria's got this wrapped up. Tally Harris, last final thoughts.
Oh shit. This guy, Dan is funny. He's like, I'll just compliment someone. You had good jokes. Said I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, you're funny. Thank you. This battle seemed like a very niche sub porn category. Like 4th grader gets punished after poetry class. Anybody else? Okay. Dria gives me Black Daria vibes. Anybody? I just made a good point. It wasn't funny. So sometimes you do that. Sometimes you do that in comedy. You just make a statement. It's not funny, but it's like, yeah. Retweet, bro. I'm gonna go Dria on this one.
Oh, fuck yeah. So, Dria, congratulations, buddy. Clean sweep. Hell yes. Oh, sorry. Anyway. Okay, that was fun. Okay, let's get it set up again. Fuck yeah. We're fucking trucking. We're moving along, aren't we, right? Yeah, fuck yeah. We have another fucking great battle for you. I'm gonna bring up this first comic. She works all over town. She's super fucking funny. Please keep it going for Shannon Harris! Buddy. Shannon, how you feeling tonight, buddy?
I'm just great.
Fuck yes! Energetic! And her opponent, another man, super fucking funny. Please keep it going for Eric Mental! Fuck yeah, Eric. How you feeling tonight, Eric?
I'm here. I made it.
Fuck yeah. Which one of you wants to go first?
Oh.
Okay, Shannon's going first. 5 jokes, super chat. Let's roast!
All right. Eric jokes a lot about how hot other men are, and much like his stand-up comedy, no one thinks he's joking. Eric has a brand of stand-up that really says, trust me, I'm very funny in conversation.
Shannon grew up in Syracuse, New York, and then moved to Mobile, Alabama, because the cult had to flee.
Eric takes Accutane to clear up his acne. I think it's really endearing that he thinks that'll fix his face.
Shannon looks like a ventriloquist dummy who only says marriage is between a man and a woman. Down with the Jews and Jesus, that is the wrong hole.
Jesus would never. Eric had a really nice, easy childhood, which explains why he never grew up. However, Eric's dad did bully him, which is what Eric called it when his dad kissed his mom in front of him.
Shannon's got 2 jobs and does stand-up comedy. It's amazing she could do all that and still... churn the butter and milk the goats before Paul gets in from the fields.
After finding out that Eric was dating a 40-year-old, his mother kindly sent me a bag of her old clothing in hopes that if I dress like Eric's mom, he'll finally be attracted to someone his own age.
Shannon's favorite food is beans.
That's it. I'm just gonna call it that.
The most economical and environmental food. Sorry, I'm a great person.
Last joke. That's the old one. That's the old one.
That's it.
Eric is often suspected of being a Jew because of his plus-sized nose. Personally, I think that's ridiculous. If Eric was a Jew, it's clearly because he's emotionally dependent on his mom and has far more money than he deserves. Sensitive crowd.
This last joke is a poem. Shannon was raised poor and used to be a whore. Shannon's family came over on the Mayflower and still uses a bucket to shower. Shannon doesn't dance with grace and wishes she was another race. Shannon is a math whiz, and I'd like to pee on her as she counts to 100.
Okay, give it up for that fucking battle. It was very funny. Come on. Oh, God. Okay. Scott Hall, what do you think, buddy?
You do look like you like beans. That's fucking hilarious. You look like the protagonist in like a horror movie about spiders. I don't know. I know it doesn't make sense to anybody else, but to me. Oh, that was good. I don't know. That was tough. I really thought you were gonna lose me with the poem, but then you really pulled it out of the end with the peeing. I think I gotta give it to Eric.
Okay, yeah. 1 point for Eric. Dan Wicks.
Great. Is that true that your favorite food is beans? Yeah. And you just burned her on that? There really was no follow-up?
Not as good.
Honestly, yeah, good call. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, Shannon, you were great. Like, you would have won, I think, most of the battles tonight. But yeah, Eric, you fucking crushed it, man. My vote goes to you.
So that's 2 for Eric. Talon Harris.
It's always funny when someone just uses a fact about the other person, and it's like you wrote that joke for him, and it's like you betrayed yourself. Very, very adorable matchup. I'll say you guys look like a couple that runs a hip hop dance course. Very tight battle. It was a nice back and forth, but I think my man right here was a little more consistent.
All right, so Eric swept it up. Malia, Simon, final thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with poetry, man. You do look. I like how you roasted her on wholesomeness. That was a good angle, I think. She does. I gotta give it to you. I think you're very funny. As much as I like representation for awkward white girls in comedy. Let's go into Eric. Okay.
Okay, hell yeah! One more round of applause for them.
Also, he didn't even end with a joke. He just revealed a fetish. He's like, I would like to pee on you. All right, thank you.
Yeah! Wow! Great job. Great job. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, one more round of of applause. That was fucking great. They were very mean. We're rolling through, baby. We're in the home stretch. This next fucking battle, super fucking funny battlers. Please put your hands together for Brian Rabideau. Brian. What's up, buddy? How you feeling tonight? Good?
Yeah, pretty gay. Pretty gay for the most part.
Feeling a little gay. All right,
gay,
hell yes.
okay.
And his opponent, this man's super fucking funny as well. Please keep it going for Chris Crespo! Chris! Yeah. Just stab it in there. Okay. I got it. You're good. Okay, good. How you feeling there, Chris?
Pretty good.
Fuck yeah. And Brian's gonna go first, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go first.
Okay, good. Fun jokes, super down. Let's go!
All right. So Chris is a New York Jets fan because he loves a football team that can catch as well as he can.
I know what you're thinking. Look at this disgusting freak next to the guy with no arms.
Last year, Jets QB Aaron Rodgers stayed in for only 4 minutes of the game, which is twice the amount of time Chris's dad stayed after his birth.
Brian's mom works with disabled people, in case you're wondering how I jerk off.
Oh, fuck you. Chris loves Godzilla, a monster who makes Asian women scream, in the same way Chris does when he enters a massage parlor.
Brian's a raging alcoholic. One time he got so hammered he had sex with a little person. That boy's parents were pissed.
Chris loved Killers of the Flower Moon, a movie that was 3.5 hours, which is also how long it takes Chris to tie his shoes.
Brian remembers 9/11 because those were the ages of the boys he molested.
Last joke.
All right, last week Chris told me that someone had robbed him. Chris, does that someone go by the name God?
Being gay isn't a choice, and neither is having sex with Brian.
Holy shit. Oh my God, great job, you fucking two. I'll pick it up. We have Dan Wick start us off. Dan, what did you think, buddy?
Yeah, that was awesome. You guys were great. Yeah, Brian's an alcoholic, so you're probably equally good at driving.
Never done an accident.
Hell yeah, buddy. But yeah, you guys are really great all the way through. I think that Brian had 1 haymaker, Chris had 2 haymakers, and the rest of your jokes hit. So yeah, I think that for me, Chris wins, and yeah, it's good to have you back, buddy.
Fuck yeah. 1 point for Chris. Talon Harris.
This alternate universe of Clerks is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this was a good back and forth. Yeah, I'm gonna go Crespo on that one. I think he had the bigger bangs.
Fuck yeah. Okay, 2 for Crespo. Malia, what do you think?
That was fucking awesome. That was, yes, it's so hard to choose. Look, props to Brian for taking this on, you know? Honestly, I mean, not everyone in Brooklyn could say the same, you know? I think I'm gonna give it to Chris too, but I think you did an awesome job, both of you.
Okay, 3 fucking Chris. Scott, what do you think?
Chris, it's so good to have you back, dude. This man's a legend. I don't know if you guys know, but it's just, yeah, it's amazing. This looks like, Brian, you look like you hit him with your car when you were drunk, and then the court like mandated you guys to, hey, you have to take care of him now. You know, that's like what it seems like. But obviously, Chris, I think you just murdered, so yeah.
Fuck yeah, okay! Clean sweep! Great job. Great job. Fuck yeah. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. There we go. Oh, fuck, that was a great battle, right? Holy fuck. Wow. That was fucking killer! We have 3 battles left. We got 3 battles, and they've all been great. This next battle, I'm gonna fucking kill it. Please put your hands together for the very funny Sonny LeProd! Hell yes. Sonny, how are you feeling tonight?
So fucking good.
Fuck yeah. And their opponent, please keep it going for Woodland McCabe! How you feeling, good?
I'm feeling great.
Fuck yeah, who's going first?
I'll go first.
All right, Sonny's going first. 5 jokes, different that. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm starting so that by the end of this battle, Woodleaf will finally know what it's like to have a woman finish first. My favorite part about being friends with Woodleaf is watching people try not to laugh when they introduce themselves. They actually started going by Woodleaf because they knew that eventually all of their loved ones would leave them.
All the way from crying in a public park is Sonny LeProd. Sonny looks like if Natasha Lyonne couldn't get an Adderall prescription, so she just started smoking meth.
Wait, if you're here, who's fucking college students that Nico Carney left on red? Woodleaf is a name that you get by looking around at random objects in a room. It's like wood, leaf, mirror, ugly fag.
Thank you, Owen Wilson's tuck. Sunny used to be a runner, and now she's not allowed to participate in sports. Not because she's trans, but because she cannot find a jockey who will work with her.
That's cute. Thank you for taking time off of telling the girls at Hot Topic how mature they are for their age to be here. Woodleaf is a trans guy who went to an all-women's college and is into knife play. Jesus Christ, pick a way to self-harm.
The first time I ever stayed with Sunny in the city, she let me share a bed with her, which was really nice because now I have something in common with all of my Hinge matches.
It's true, I fuck. Thank you, Justin Timberlake. Woodleaf was really involved in the Columbia protests for Palestine, but a couple months before that, he also let a member of the National Guard fuck him with a knife. So it was probably less about a free Palestine and more about getting Private Noah back. Brutal.
Years, not months. Years, not months. Sunny went to a college with no grades and got a degree in comedy. She's also a big Buffalo Bills fan, so she's super familiar with the feeling of coming home empty-handed 4 years in a row. I had to call my dad for that one. Jealous?
Good one, no Rizzo the Rat. As a kid, Woodleaf's favorite show was Doctor Who. As an adult, their favorite phrase is dermatologist who.
Thank you for that one, Les Clocky, Sarah Jessica Parker. Sunny is the most competitive person I know, so can someone please tell her that they're not running a least marketable comic competition?
Talon Harris, what do you think, buddy?
Sonny versus Woodleaf. I'm not sure if Dan made this matchup because they're both trans or they both have nature in their names. This guy's doing double entendres here, guy. Close battle. I think Sonny edged it out a little. Right.
Okay, so 1 point for Sonny. Malia Simon, what do you think?
Hey, this is a nasty pairing, Dan. This is like, I just know both of you make one hell of a latte. I want to try that. I don't know. I also like that you brought in like weird Brooklyn comedy scene drama into this. You're like, if you're here, who's Nico's Carney's ex fucking? We're all like, who the fuck is that? Like, we don't know these people. I like I called my dad jealous. I like that a lot, so I'm gonna give it to Woodley.
Oh, okay, 1 for Sonny, 1 for Woodley.
Yeah.
Scott Hall.
Oh, so that's what happened to Green Day. That's good. I knew it wasn't good when I didn't hear from it. I don't think I'm allowed to talk about this battle, am I? I don't think the internet would. Okay. Yeah, I didn't understand 90% of what you guys were talking about. And that's on me, you know? Sonny's one of my favorite battlers, but I think Woodleaf had more hits.
Okay, so right now it's 2 for Woodley, 1 for Sonny. Dan Wicks, what do you think?
All right, to be very clear, they asked for this battle, okay? and as we're all aware, in today's world, they always get what they want.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I love that battle. I love the horse joke. I'm now wondering if like trans horses would they compete in which that's that's a discourse that needs to happen. But yeah, I think I agree with most of them. My favorite jokes are on Wilson's Tuck in that one. I'm gonna give it to my partner in rings and Woodley for me.
Yeah, Woodley takes it. Congrats. Great job. Fuck yeah. Okay. Fuck yeah, we got 2 battles left. Do we have the energy for them? Yes! All right, this next battler, all over New York City, super funny. Please keep it going for Abe Shapiro! Boosh! Abe, how are you feeling tonight?
It's fuck Diego Mata 100%.
Oh! And his opponent, the guy who's gonna get fucked, please keep it going for Diego Mata!
How's it
Diego, how do you
going?
feel, buddy?
It's fuck Abe Shapiro 100%.
Oh, shit! Who's gonna start off this battle?
I think Abe is.
Okay, Abe is, 5 jokes, tip for town, let's roast!
What's up, Grove 34? How are we doing? All right. Diego, you delicious Guatemalan ladyboy. You look like 1/16 of Gabriel Iglesias.
It's pretty good. 100%, 100%. Abe's full name is Abraham Elijah Shapiro. A Jewish name so nice they circumcised him twice. Abe's penis probably looks like one of those red rocket popsicles.
Shut up, you queer-coded bobblehead. Diego looks like the actor playing Pinocchio at El Mundo Disney.
Very good. Abe goes to NYU, where he's studying English. And you might think that, wow, that's a waste of money. This guy must not be very bright, you know? But he's also from Flint, Michigan. So that's pretty good for a guy with lead poisoning. Does he read good? He can read right now.
Does anyone speak Spanish? Como se dice closet gay guy? All right. All right. Diego, you smiley retard. You look like a popular girl asked you to prom for a viral video.
Damn.
Holy shit!
Him. Abe told me he fucks black girls. Poor black girls. It was weird that he said that, because all I asked, what are you doing during summer break this year? And there was no reason for him to put black in all caps.
Shut up, migrant. Sorry.
That it?
No.
Okay.
All right.
No.
All right. Diego's 5'8", and he's got a Napoleon complex because I fucked his girlfriend. I ain't French, but I wee weed in her pussy. I pissed in her shit. Sorry.
These really are jokes written by a child. What the fuck is this? Abe just came back from study abroad in London for his English degree. You have to go to London to read books in English? NYU doesn't have a library? Alright, fuck.
Last joke.
Guys, give it up for Carlos Mencia. I'll suck your penis. All right. Seriously. Diego lifts his shirt up for his closing bit, and I'm always surprised that his torso doesn't have like 10 dog nipples. You look like a female chihuahua. Aw.
You were so good before. What happened? Did you write that one? You didn't get the others from a book? All right. Abe is a rising senior. And this time next year, he'll be a rising barista. All right.
Okay, clap it up. Ooh, great job, fellas. Funny shits. Oh, yeah. We're gonna start off with Dan Wicks. Dan, what do you think, buddy?
Wow, Abe fucks black girls? I couldn't tell by the way he delivers all of his jokes. No. You take that dab back. Don't dap up Landry Schultz. All right, but yeah, I despite everything I just said, yeah, you guys were both very funny. But yeah, Abe, I think you hit harder, man. You got my vote.
Yeah, okay, so one for Abe. Talon Harris.
Like this reboot of the Jamie Kennedy Experience. I would give it to my man over here. He kind of personality it through, but did you say sorry at one point? He said sorry, right? Diego.
Oh! Damn! So it's tied up. Malia Simon, what do you think?
This was like a fight on the schoolyard. This was like you're both so young and spry, you know? You're like you both seem like an older woman would ruin your life. I don't know. My favorite is when Diego gets like catty. Like I like when that pops out. Like when he's like, "What was that?" Like I like that. This is my personality vote of the night. I'm giving it to Diego.
Oh, shit. So right now it's Diego 2, Abe 1, Scott Hall.
I just want to call Diego Marco Norman. Does that work? Is that? You guys look like how the people in the last battle started.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, Scott.
What?
Oh, this is being recorded. You know that, right?
I edited it. It'll be fun. Don't worry, you apologize, you old bitch. You guys look like two guys who are getting a fight over like who's holding the door for the other one. Does anyone? I'm gonna give it to Abe because he crushed.
Oh, shit! Okay.
Yeah.
So we got, that means that we have a tie battle. So it's tie. It's 2 for 2. Yeah, it's 2 for 2. Okay. No, I'm not stupid. Shut up. I'm not dumb. All right. So it's 2 for 2. And just like last time, I'm going to say each person's name. So we're going to have the crowd vote for it, okay? So you say one person's name, then you clap it up, and the other person's name, clap it up. Only clap for one, okay? So clap it up if you think Diego won this match. Okay. Okay, fuck you. Okay. Clap it up if you think Abe won. Fuck yeah, so Abe takes it. There we go. Great job, buddy. Great job, both of you. Very funny. Fuck yeah. Okay, wow, that was fucking great battles tonight, right? Fuck yeah, we got your final battle of the evening coming up. Your first battler, so fucking funny. Please keep it going for Ireina Chaloui! Was it close? It was close. Fuck yeah. Okay. That's right. Ireina, how you feeling tonight, buddy?
Feeling good. Feeling
Fuck
good.
yeah. Fuck yeah. And her fucking opponent, this man's super fucking funny, Ilia Laxton! Ilia, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, thank you.
Who's going first?
Me, I'm going first.
Okay, I read first. Okay, 5 jokes, different down, let's roll!
All right, everyone, keep it going for my grandpa. Ilia looks like the Russian sex trafficker from Taken. If he was taking donuts from the break room, am I right? You fat fuck. You fucking.
We don't have a break room, we're busy trafficking people. It's interesting that you mentioned that. Ireina and I were both born in Eastern Europe, and we came to the U.S. as immigrants. And the only difference is actually that I didn't come over trafficked in a shipping container.
Yeah, you were doing the trafficking. All right.
That's fair.
Thank you, Gepedophile. Look, it's an honor to be here roasting a Jewish hobbit. You look like you run a pawn shop in the Shire. Destroy the ring. It was my grandmother's.
Ireina's also Jewish, so it's just kind of self-hate there. Growing up, Ireina was really insecure because she had like a mustache and like a unibrow. But then she grew up, and all the boyfriends she ever had cheated on her, so it wasn't the eyebrows.
It was my personality.
Yeah, they got it.
Ilia's actually famous for being the rabbi that invented kissing the baby's penis during the bris. That was this guy. That was him, dude.
You don't kiss it, you suck the blood. Thank you for taking time away from pissing on Donald Trump in a Moscow hotel room. Ireina, she has a history of, staying too long in bad relationships. Wow, a Russian who doesn't know when to leave a volatile situation.
Classic. Okay. All right. Ilia grew up poor in Russia, which was really tough. He actually got circumcised in high school. Yeah. Because his science class didn't have enough frogs for everyone that day.
That's true. I did get circumcised in high school, and you had the unibrow. We both realized that trimming helps a lot.
Yeah. Put it off the top.
You guys might recognize Ireina's face from every documentary about women who regret doing porn. But she was actually also recently, she was on an episode of the CBS show Elsbeth. Are we all big fans of Elsbeth, the CBS show? It's a show that's currently on television on CBS, the major network. Well, if you guys don't know, I didn't watch the episode, but I read the episode synopsis. She played a woman named Ireina whose boyfriend couldn't get hard for her, so she secretly dosed him with erectile dysfunction medicine. Wow, a woman named Ireina whose boyfriend couldn't get hard for you. How'd you get that role? Did you just walk in a frame and they just kept it?
Last joke.
Thank you. I'm an actor. I'm actually so starstruck to meet Ilia because I never thought I'd meet a goblin from Gringotts. Sorry, here's my last joke. All right. Ilia's married. Yeah. His wife's name is Polly. As in Polly's sucking some guy's dick right now, am I right? Fuck this guy, dude. You suck, bro.
I don't know if you guys could tell, but only one of us was booked because of our talent. No. Look, that's hacky. Ireina is not your average female comedian. She's a below average female comedian. One time Ireina had a seizure on the way to a date, which is pretty funny because usually when she's on the ground with white stuff in her mouth, it's at the end of a date.
Okay, clap it up. Great job. That was awesome. Whatever. There we go. We started off. Scott Hall starting us off. What do you think, buddy?
I couldn't hear anything this battle. I just did the theme song to Beauty and the Beast keep playing. Tale as old as time. You look like you're pretending to be Geek Squad to get into her phone. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. Damn, that was hard. That was rough. Ireina was crushing, and then you were like, "Oh, this dumb bitch is." We all hate women, right? Like right at the end, he really tried to rally on that. Fuck, I don't know. I think I got to give it to Ireina because the pawn shop joke is my favorite, probably.
Okay, so one point for Ireina. Dan Wicks.
Oh, it's worth passing the mic all the way across the table. But you guys were great. I feel similarly to Scott. I think it was unbelievably close, and it's hard to vote on. So I'll give it to Ilia. Let's keep it tied.
Okay, one for Ilia, one for Ireina. Talent Harris.
Can we just talk about Dan getting pissed at the format of the show at the end? I think we got to change the way the show goes. Okay? This was a fun hostage situation. This looked like... I feel like she's in his basement, and the only way she could get free is if she beats him in Dungeons and Dragons. You know what I'm saying? I think on his comebacks alone, every time she would hit with like a strong joke, he would come back with a strong comeback. So I think that alone he won on that one.
Okay, so 2 for Ilia, 1 for Ireina. Malia Simon, what do you think?
Whoa, two very different types. Two very different types of Russian. This side of the room didn't get the benefit of his 1,000-yard stare that's going this way. But you look like you've seen some shit, dude. I liked the pawn shop joke was really good. I'm not a big fan of the anti-joke, am I right kind of jokes that usually get this room. I don't know. I think it was very close. I think I'm gonna give it to Ireina because the pawn shop joke was really good.
Tie! Okay, folks, you know the format. If you think, clap it up if you think Ilia won. Okay. Now clap it up if you think Ireina won.